And I gotta kill 12 of these?
And then, of course, people do things like catfish. But those are just animals that resemble cats that then get the moniker added to it.
There we go. There's one.
Do you know what's interesting? It seems like fish are given the names of mammals. Dogfish, catfish.
Yeah, kind of. Well,
Parrotfish, but yeah.
I think in a lot of cases it's because we didn't really have much motivation to study.
To give them specific names. So
Yeah.
we're like, hey, this fish looks like a parrot because it has a beak. This looks like a dog.
I'm certain there's quite a number of things that we did name
This one looks
well
like
beforehand.
a cat because it has whiskers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh boy. I have to kill a lot of these suckers.
Oh, hey, here's another one. Catatonic.
Let's see. But yeah, we probably just knew what cats were well before we ever even saw.
Before we saw a catfish.
Yeah. Or had the compunction to say, what is a catfish? Or what is this creature? You know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know. You would have thought that people would have eaten and caught catfish before they came across cats.
Probably, but nobody with any scientific interest, if that makes sense.
No, it's true.
You know, it's like, okay, what is this? Tasty. Come on, Catbot. There we go. I'm just gonna cause the thing to blow up the bomb in its own face. Makes life easier.
I've dissected a dogfish before. That was for AP biology.
Yeah, I've done.
It was more like a shark in appearance.
I've done frogs. I've done. Oops. Oh, come on.
There was the hermaphroditic pig that I had for one of my dissections in 10th grade. It had extra sets of organs.
I don't know. Dissections were weird. They were smelly.
Yeah, we had a couple kids faint because of the formaldehyde.
I don't know. I don't know if I could ever do that sort of thing. Whoop. Ah.
I almost passed out because I was taking, instead of taking health and stuff during the year, you could opt into taking it over the summer so you wouldn't have to take it during the school year, so you'd free yourself up for other electives.
Yeah, and they had
they had the rotting fetal pig in the back of the science room. So
you really think somebody would have noticed that at some point?
I don't know. And it didn't smell, but half the class was sick and one kid had a seizure. And I was seeing in multicolors. It was terrible.
It was fumes.
Right, so eventually we left the room after the one kid had a seizure, and I was able to finally regain my composure because I felt I can recognize now when you're about to faint, you start to get a lot of heat well up around your neck and your ears and your face.
Yeah.
And yeah, your vision starts to either turn white or you see all of these colors changing. Oh, the teacher was wearing a shirt that had so many abstract patterns on it and they were switching colors. And it took all my strength to just breathe in, breathe out. I didn't want to make a scene in the middle of class, but then the kid fell over and we were all evacuated anyway.
Returning to station.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Where else? Only 2 more zones that I haven't been to or checked out yet.
But yeah,
We've
so
passed
that was
4 times in class. Hot damn. I've only ever passed out once. Maybe?
What was it from?
Maybe twice. You were there.
Oh, with the blood loss.
Yeah.
That was because you finally decided to discover what your blood type was, and in order to do so, it's like, hey, let's donate blood, and your family already donates blood frequently,
yeah. So we go donate my blood, and then I pass right out.
And I was sitting on the opposite side of the chair than where he was falling, so he fell flat on the floor. That was bad. You even had to go on a little hospital, well, I mean, ambulance ride and stuff, because they wanted to get you IVs and stuff.
They wanted to make sure I didn't have a concussion.
Right, that too.
Which is... I mean, it's fine, but, like... I guess the frustration was, Red Cross didn't actually pay for it like they said they were going to. You know, I was fine enough. I could have gone home. And they're like, no, you need to go to the hospital just in case, you know, we don't want to deal with liabilities or anything. Alright, that's how we skip.
Yeah, and the interesting thing was, yeah, they had all these armless chairs and stuff. It's interesting, they had that one recliner sitting around. They should have had a ton of recliners for people.
Yeah.
That just gave blood so they could recuperate.
Huh. Might not be able to explore
I've never
the rest
passed
of
out,
these ones.
but I've gotten awfully close on, well, that occasion, and I'm trying to remember what other one.
Yep, I can
It's
get
almost
through here.
always associated with, I think, nausea from some kind of substance in the air. So in that case, it was definitely the formaldehyde that no one could detect. And I think another time it was just maybe like maybe ate bad food or something. I don't know if I've ever nearly passed out because of dehydration or heat. Maybe.
Yeah, I had
Close.
I had a heat exhaustion or heat something. I had heat something bad when I was in California. We went to one of the national jamborees in the in like the desert.
They said you hit a switch of some sort.
Yeah,
accidentally.
I randomly just hit this switch over here. Unfortunately, gotta hit this other switch first.
Oh.
There's a couple of switches I gotta. Got it. There we go.
Oh, you've gotten concussions or near concussions a couple of times, though, haven't you?
Yeah,
I've never gotten a concussion.
I got kicked off of a 10-15 foot ledge in Scouts. But that was onto sand. But, like...
You still got a jolt from it.
It was... yeah. And then I got kicked in the head. By some asshole that thought it would be funny to jump over me and missed.
Oh.
And so I effectively got Mario stomped by a kid.
Oh.
Yeah. So that one sucked. And then I don't remember the last one. There was a third.
Well, wasn't there that one time where the guys were trying to drag someone for their birthday on your floor and you got hit somehow into a door?
Oh, I jumped. I jumped over a couch.
No. This was when everyone got slammed into that door.
Oh. Oh, right.
You got hit pretty hard.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, it was kind of like, geez, would I call it an initiation ritual?
They were essentially, the guys on his floor would do crazy things, and one of them was to drag other guys into a shower?
Yeah, so effectively, it was like you had to make it to your bedroom without getting caught by all the upperclassmen. And then if you didn't, they would drag you into one of the men's showers and then spray you with shaving cream and whatnot. And it was like,
I'm surprised that floor hasn't been busted in the same way that all these other
yeah,
sororities
they broke
and
some
fraternities
hella
have.
rules. For the most part, they never
Didn't
did
they
anything
also tamper
terrible.
with stuff in the stairwell and
Oh, yeah.
vending machines and key cards and... Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, there was...
Because these were
There were
programmer
a
guys.
lot of rules that got broken by that frat house.
It wasn't really a frat house, it was a floor.
Frat thing. Yeah, I mean, some things were really fun, but a lot were like, what are you thinking? Why would you do this? Like one year, for whatever reason, a detergent startup was like, oh, I see, we don't have access.
What do you mean by a detergent startup?
So a lot of techie people get into startups, and so I guess they were doing like a presentation. They were looking for like chemical engineers, but they're also looking for programmers and stuff like that.
What, they wanted better washing detergent?
And no, but so effectively an alumni had worked there, so they came and did a presentation. They were looking for web designers or who knows what. I wasn't paying that much attention, because you know I didn't care. I wasn't even there for this. You know, this is just like a story in the after fact. But effectively, the floor was just given a bunch of free detergent. You know, it might have been a Microsoft thing. Like, Microsoft was just handing out detergent because they were trying to do something. So where did the detergent go?
Well,
nobody wanted to use it because it was the detergent powder. You know, the stuff that you put into a laundry machine. Oh. Not something that college students can really use that well.
Mm-hmm. Because I've always used liquid, and then I suppose almost just recently we've started using pods.
Yeah, because they're really convenient when you have to walk.
When you have to walk to your laundry area.
Mm-hmm. And so pretty much we had all this. I wasn't here for this. This is the year before I moved into this.
But you've heard the
tales.
House.
Yeah, well. They were like warning people not to do this again because everybody's gonna get in trouble. But effectively, they took all the detergent and just threw it in one of the stairwells.
Did it all go splat or?
And then they poured in water or whatever. I'm not entirely sure of the specifics of it, but effectively it flooded the whole like stairwell.
Yes.
And this is directly above the panini restaurants.
Oh.
Because we had an underground panini place that was open.
Yeah, they had a lot of
like
tunnels
11.
with shops and stuff in them.
It was cool. I really liked that part of dorm life because, like, yeah, some of the places were open till like 2 a.m. And so effectively,
except for when they had piping blow up and
they had to
off
close the place
skin.
for days, if I remember right, to clean out the vents and ventilation. Because, hey, guess what? Some chuckleheads thought it would be a great idea to flood it with frothy detergent.
Oh, hey, this is the tree.
Yeah, so we're here. I just want to hit some plants for a second. They also did that with extremely, like, old milk yogurt mixture.
Ew.
And, like, orange juice. So effectively, they took all the spoiled things that they could, mixed it up into 1-gallon container, and threw it down the same stairwell, and apparently it still stunk when I was a freshman.
Ew.
Yeah, it was awful. Stop, human!
Ah.
You need pass from Eldris if you want to enter cave. Oh, is that the pass? So human must be here to help defeat Sandworm.
Mm-hmm.
Great! Then please enter cave and defeat all Sandworm. That is all. Wait! Shad almost forgot. There is very strong red sandworm in cave. Please defeat that worm. Most important, because very dangerous to tree. Red sandworm will also drop strange item. Show me item to prove you defeated red sandworm, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good luck, human.
I love their expressions every time he
yells.
Yeah. Shouts his next line.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I kind of refuse to yell when recording because it does not sound good. Cave time. Wait, there's running water down here? That's weird considering there are lakes out there. You'd think everything would flood.
Oh, because of the water table?
I suppose you could make it work by carefully crafting the area somehow.
I'd be like him, trying to apply logic to things. What's going on here? The topography is all wrong.
I like him so far. I guess honestly I can just go up and hit these things.
Is this the red one? Or is it just a secondary worm?
I don't know.
No, that was just a normal
They're just
worm.
kind of orange-reddish.
But you'll need to find the red sandworm. Do you know what the way that they extend their heads, I should say, what it reminds me of. I think one of your fans had shared in the Discord.
Was it a seal? Yeah, and it was people booping his face, and it was extendoing
his neck through all the blubber.
Seals are the cutest thing ever.
Seals are adorable.
Okie dokie. First couple of Tims defeated. What's with that name anyway? Oh.
That one's trying to
get down
be a
from
little bit
there.
more evasive.
This is crap. I guess we should kill the guy up above.
People are like, seals smell awful.
Do they?
I mean, they're tanks.
I mean, anything in the ocean smells awful.
Yeah, what about the penguin exhibit that we went to recently? The penguins were adorable.
I'm not sure which smells worse, penguins or bats.
And it was funny because it was the little, like, Argentina, like, it was like the
the smaller penguins.
The smaller penguins, and there was this one guy, and he was, like, really huffing and puffing and...
Yeah, like, whatever that breed of penguin's mating call is, like, it looked like this guy was having, like... God, I don't even know how to describe it. His chest cavity was, like, collapsing. He was breathing in so hard to do this. It was nuts.
It was interesting. I loved the way they swam, though.
Yeah,
because they do
penguins swim real pretty.
They do their little dives, but then the ones that were on the top scratching themselves, they were wobbling around, and they were wiggling their tails, and they were, like, sort of leaning on one side, and then they were flapping their fins. They were just so cute.
I would love to see a penguin in a much larger pool swimming. You know, how fast can a penguin swim if it actually has somewhere to go?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't have an answer for that one. That should be all for this level, right? By the way, did you know that worms have 5 hearts? Like real earthworms do. I mean, they're not quite as complex as human hearts, but still. Makes you wonder about the anatomy of those sandworms. Nerd.
Hey. Studying animal biology and morphology is actually really intriguing.
Wonder seems underleveled. Probably am. I haven't done any grinding in the zone yet. Because Shell gets bored when I grind. Oh. I get it. Oh, eek. This is awkward.
I got the shop sound stuck in my head from...
Okay, there we go.
Or the music from Lost Sphere recently.
Really?
Yeah, I can remember it.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's because that game had an incredibly repetitive soundtrack.
That one. And it wasn't like a horn sound.
Yeah, it was really repetitive.
Really repetitive, and you were shopping constantly.
You have to manage things in
Boss
JRPGs.
worm.
That must be the red sandworm. Better be careful. Luckily, I've got crazy healing. Unless I've somehow managed to unequip a piece of equipment. It does feel like I'm healing less. Oh, well, I'm stuck with it if I am.
Oh, so more rocks are being kicked up that you can then use to attack the Mega Worm. That's saying that penguins can swim at 22 miles per hour. Which is interesting because... Wasn't it that... What can the fastest human run at? I thought it was like 30.
Humans, yeah, fastest humans are like 30, 40, somewhere in there. Like,
well, but no, but 40 is getting close to horse levels.
Well, this is sprinting.
Okay.
But when I say 30 to 40, I mean it's somewhere between 30 and 40. I don't know. It's whatever Usain Bolt's top speed is I believe the current max speed? No, I think somebody else actually has the world record. Usain Bolt just has,
Now, did he always have that last name? It just seems very fitting.
It is the most fitting last name ever. Like, there's some other fairly fitting names too, but I wonder to some degree if it isn't like not a given name necessarily, but like
a name that you, a moniker that you sometimes adopt for yourself if you're a movie star.
Or if your name doesn't translate well, because
or...
you went from Photopolis to.
Well, my great-grandfather.
Your great-grandfather went from Photopolis to... Fulton, yeah. As opposed to City of Light Man.
Hey.
It is hard to get back up there as this guy shoot. Come on. I'm not going to be able to hit this thing. Oh, because it does 3 rocks at once.
Oh, he keeps hitting you on that final stair.
Effectively, like, multiple rocks fly out. And it makes it very difficult for me to...
Ah, that's funny. Person in your chat saying that they once met an Air Force major named Major Moneymaker.
Funny. It's like the Catch-22 character, Major.
Major.
Okay, Bolt holds the record at 27.8. Okay.
27.8? Okay, so humans are sub 30, but very close at their max.
I suppose Team Residue is the strange item the guard wants to see, right? Mm-hmm. Okie dokie, then let's go back.
Huh?
Oh, is that a direct link?
Leah, Cherie.
Hi. Oh,
hi.
Brain.
Oh, wait. Who's that?
Hello, I'm Citron.
Oh, you're the other member from the First Scholars, non?
Yeah, that's me.
Très bien. So, you'll join our party, oui?
Yes, in fact.
So, where are you two right now?
Leah and I are currently in Maroon Tree Cave.
Maroon Tree Cave? Wait, you started that quest already? Mm-hmm.
It looks like we almost finished it.
Aw, man. I wanted to do that quest with you.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you had that planned.
No, it's fine. Pas de problème. I'll quickly rush through that quest myself. You two just wait for me, d'accord? Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Au revoir. Bye.
Drat, I feel bad now.
Mm-mm.
You mean I don't have to? Well, let's just go back to the cave entrance and show the item to the guard. I think the cave interior is instant, and we might be able to meet Emily outside.
Mm-hmm.
Trophies unlocked. They have 5 hearts. I feel like that needs to be said with, like, dramatic flair. They have 5 hearts!
Man, if like humans and such had more hearts, and if you could do without one of them, it would probably prolong
It'd mess you up though. Like, imagine if one of them just failed. What would it do?
Oh, you would probably have to have it excised and then cauterized.
Human, did you kill our Sandworm? I see you have strange item. Please give me. Strange item, very good for Maroon Tree. Putting it in earth helps grow.
Huh.
Wait, so I guess that stuff was dung? Good thing we got rid of it. Human! Please hand me pass. I make note for Eldris. You can now go get shiny orb. Thanks a lot for help. Bye, human!
Bonjour. Gotcha, little runaways. Hi.
Hi, Emily. It's nice to finally meet you.
Oui. Nice to meet you too.
And again, I'm sorry we didn't wait for you.
No, really, it's fine. We never made any plans anyway. And I can understand why you'd play ahead. I've been offline for quite some time. It's just that I really had to wrap up everything for that project.
Gosh, study's keeping you busy, huh?
Oui. You don't even know half the story yet. Isn't that right, Leah? Anyway, work is over now, and I've got plenty of free time. I'm so ready. I'll try my best to beat that cave as quickly as possible.
No rush. I suggest we meet in Baki-Kum in front of the quest hub once we're done. Sound good?
Oui, très bien. See you there. Well, soon. Bye.
Human! Oh! No! Wow, she is full of energy. Anyway, there's no reason to hurry, but I guess we can slowly head back to Baki-Kum, right? Let's go then. Alright. Map. So I think we've explored largely everything. I don't know if I can get down to either of these. Let's go back. No, I don't think I can get back to either of those. So why don't we actually just go to Baki-Kum, and I'll come back to explore these later. I think I'll probably just play this off camera tomorrow or something. I don't know if people really want to see me do the exploration stuff, but I think it'd be better if I just only recorded the actual plot progress as opposed to, like, me fiddling with jump puzzles. Okay, so we wanted to go... Oh, right. Bazaar Boss in Baki-Kum Market.
Oh, yeah. He was going to give you a reward for saving that caravan.
So is the Maroon Tree red because they use the red sandworm residue to fertilize it. Yep. And it's just full of poop. Red poop.
Oh.
It's like pink. It's like why flamingos are pink.
Because of the shrimp?
Yeah, it's because they eat shrimp. A lot of it. Yeah, we'll do side quests. No, we're gonna do side quests and we're gonna do main quests. And maybe, like, whatever bonus Easter eggy things. And, like, if there's any sub-dungeons or anything like that. I'm just not gonna do the jumping puzzles, because that takes a while, and it makes me frustrated.
Hi!
Seeker return. So, how's our transport? Our thanks are boundless. Rewards not boundless, but still big. Human deserve it for bringing great contribution.
Oh.
The Union is of hope for grand cooperation continuing in the future.
Bye.
Okay, so we get stuff. A lot of money. Let's see, what other side quests I have? Mystique. We just need some refined metal. I think I might even be able to get that around here.
To buy it? As
I
like
can
an
trade
item?
up stuff. I just have to find the right person. Sailfish are the fastest fish, sailfish, and fastest land animal, cheetah, and fastest bird are all within the range of 65 to 75 miles per hour. Huh. That's neat.
But probably short bursts.
Okay, so there's
For the cheetah, at least.
refined metal. Apparently we need helix relics.
I
might be able to get that elsewhere.
Flashbacks to fishing.
I don't like fishing.
Well, so you know how we've been talking about worms and their 5 hearts, and then about worm poo and stuff? When you're hooking worms for fishing, like, they can bleed, but they also ooze out a lot of brown, which I can only assume is half-digested dirt. They eat dirt, right?
Okay, so we gotta find the hermit's house. Which is the hermit's house?
Wander?
What?
Worms eat dirt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Or at least that's how they tunnel.
Hermit's house is here.
Do you know what I always thought was interesting about earthworms? They actually have 2 tracks of legs on them.
I forget they have legs sometimes.
Like, have you ever touched one that's agitated and it has all these little prickles on the bottom of it?
Kind of.
And they're like
vaguely.
in 2 rows?
Yeah.
And it's like hundreds of them. They have these little feet. All these little feet. Hi. Ah, it's you. And from the look on your face, I guess you got all that stuff that we need for the repairs? Awesome. Now I'll just use it to make a repair kit with everything you'll need. Give me a second. And that's it. Take this. Go through the door behind me and just jam it into the generator in the basement. Well, you'll also need to get through some security barriers that appeared shortly after the generator broke. Don't ask me what powers them and why they're protecting a damaged generator. The hermit must have had some crazy ideas about interior design back in his time.
Well.
This is interesting.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, and you're melting the ice and you need to ricochet it? You need to be consistent about... Oh, maybe the pink things are... they block.
Who also blocks in the same way? I'm supposed to get this one.
I think you're supposed to get that one first. But
yeah, so
the
it looks
pink
like
stuff absorbs it.
Yep. Oh. I got it.
Oh, did you hit just off to the side?
Mm-hmm.
Can you jump on those boxes to the right?
Right?
Oh, but you can't go up and over. Yeah. No, that blocks you. Shame.
How the deuce?
Well, for that one down there, you blast the ice. What would you ricochet it off of, though? Because essentially what you need... Oh, how would you ever get the one in that corner?
I don't know. Oh, I got it.
The ice is just a distraction?
No, it's a ricochet spot for this one. I think. Well, at the very least, what I should do: equipment, ancient sandals, ice walkers. Okay, so now I have proper, finely tuned positioning.
Do you know what I think you need to do? One of those weird things where you have to get it to hit this.
Yeah. Got it.
Oh, you got the upper corner.
Yeah, it's the bottom right one.
Right, I was thinking you need to get it here, here, here. Like it needs to hit that wooden box directly to the right. Well, on the left side of that metal box that's on the right. Or you could potentially hit it on that one up there. Into the diagonal, but that would require a lot of ice to be melted.
Yeah, and the timing is not going to make it easy. Yeah, I think this is going to be too tight of an angle. The problem is this ice does not stay melted.
Mm-hmm.
It only goes for a little bit. Unless...
I think your angle is too close. I think you need to scoot more to the left. And then aim further to the right.
Okay.
Could you?
second. That's what I'm doing, just very slowly. Oops. Oh, that doesn't work. Here, you want to try it? I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh,
Just hold the stick in a direction, and then it's right shoulder to shoot.
Right shoulder?
That's right.
Oh,
that's right trigger. You want right shoulder. And you have to hold it for a while. So aim the stick in a direction.
Sorry.
So notice how the line goes to a red.
Oh.
That's when it's charged.
Like this?
And you press down on the D-pad to switch to fire mode.
Wait, down on the D-pad to do fire?
Yeah, because you're probably gonna